everybody, look at this. I actually got my tent up. I did it and I went back to my old location. I'm super excited. I was out here on the weekend and I put up the tent. The tent went up. I had a little bit of help, which made the job so much easier. There was a lot of shoveling that we had to do, but putting up the tent with a little bit of help really helped. No other way to put it. And so if you want to see what it's like to put up this tent, I have a video from last year. It's called like the Great Tent Adventure or something along those lines. Anyway, it shows how I do it. I'm not going to put you guys through that again, but what I am going to do tonight, my first night at the tent, and it's not a sleepover, so whoa, I know a lot of you guys like it when there's overnights. It's not an overnighter. I actually have to work in the morning, and I do have a real job. So I have to work in the morning, so I decided I would just come out and do a little bit of maintenance because there were some things that were left unfinished when we were done for the day on Saturday. Got to tie it down a little bit better, and I got to put it in the stove. And once the stove is in, supper. And I have a delicious meal. It's going to be good. Okay, I know it's dark. I know you can't see me, but I need to set the table up first so we can get the lantern on the go. Whew. Okay, so my job right now is to get this stove up. That's the first priority. Get some heat on the go in here, even though it's pretty warm. This is the worst part of this stove, is putting in these legs. It goes on forever, it seems. It's crooked, holy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember now. It's been a while. Put it in. Get it in nice and tight. Okay. Last one. I'm going to put it on the outside, then I'm going to put a little snow guard on it. There we go. Now once that expands with the heat, it'll be fine. One of the beauties about having this tent with an open floor on the ground is I can actually chop wood inside, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, one thing I haven't learned after all this time is that you got to bring matches. I literally did not bring matches, but there's a way around. Oh, I brought a lighter. Woohoo! I'm good. Never mind. Better than I thought. Okay. So, I'm just going to use the paper. I used to think this was a big stove, but now that I have a real stove at the house, this is about half the size maybe. Maybe a quarter of the size. So, I gotta make sure I have all my wood ready here. I gotta get these splits on the go. Little splits here, bigger splits there. And in the stove, I have some paper. And this is a real simple method. My daughter calls it the cabin. She taught me how to do it. I'm gonna show you how to do it right now. So, making the cabin is quite simple. I've been doing it all winter long. You need some paper in there, a nice ball. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but believe me, there's like a ball in there of paper. And then you kind of like build a little house. Now, what I do need, and what I have learned as well from comments from you guys, is I need a couple of sacrificial pieces. That's actually what someone said. You need a couple of sacrificial pieces of wood to put underneath everything to build a good bed of coals. So that's actually what I should be doing first. Paper there, a little cabin. See what happens. Okay. Just a couple. Maybe 3. I'll put them underneath. Like that. Paper. Make it into a ball. Nice and dense. Put it in there. My cabin's going to surround that. Like I said, my daughter taught me this. I literally was following, I have a Blaze King at home, and I was following their instructions, and I found it wasn't working for me. My daughter said, hey, our teacher taught us how to do this cabin trick, so that's what I'm doing now. And essentially, you just build like a little home for the paper. So you put 2 down, or whatever, I'm going to use more, and you just kind of build like, this is not very good how I'm describing this. Okay. Hard to build a cabin here because I don't have a very... I'm going to have to build like a diagonal cabin because it's not... Well, this one might work actually, but a lot of these splits are just too wide for the stove. So, it's all a little bit on a diagonal here. Oh, and it keeps falling. This is now no longer the cabin. It's more like a tent. Okay. Let's see. I'll open this up. I thought I was awesome with the slider, but it doesn't seem to be working. It's like blowing into a Nintendo. Oh man. This thing is no good. It's not working. Oh! Sorry, little guy, you're working okay. There we go. Get a draft. I'm gonna have to get a couple more little splits. So I don't have a spatula tonight. I'm going to try to use this piece of wood. You might ask why I'm doing it this way, and the answer is, I don't know. This might work. What do you guys think? Not bad. First time ever trying something like this. I think it'll work. Onions, mushrooms, the beginning of the most delicious burger you will ever see in your life. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so while the mushrooms and onions do the thing, I'm going to prepare the cheese. And look at this. This right here, folks, is Canadian cheddar. It's 2 years old. It's going to make this burger super delicious. Oh, baby. It's a little bit frozen. I'd say we're at about -20 right now outside. I gotta try a piece. You know what's really good? When it's got stank, the extra old stuff crumbles a little bit. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna do it up good. I'm gonna do it up real good. Didn't bring a plate. Gonna use this as my plate. Oh man. Here comes the burger. It's a little bit frozen, but actually I don't mind that. Oh, baby, that's good. I'm a huge fan of steak spice, so I'm gonna be real liberal with this. Get it all over there. It's good. I'm gonna flip it with my homemade spatula. Oh, that is amazing. Still a bit rare. Oh, but look at that crust. That's what it's all about. It's getting hot over here. Woo! It's good. It's not the best scoop, but it can flip a burger. Now here comes the most important part. my God, that's gonna be good. That's a big, fat, juicy burger. Canadian cheddar. Right there. Gonna let that sit there and melt and get ooey gooey. There's the bun. Oh, look at that. That is excellent. That is excellent. And it is too hot over here. And now is the time for the burger. Oh, look at this. Baby! Look at that. This is the moment. Got it right here. And look what I have to go with it. Molson Canadian. Gonna go with another one of these most delicious beers. And what does it say? An honest brew makes its own friends. And I'm so thankful to have this beer right now because it appears to be my only friend. Molson Canadian, right before I eat this delicious burger. That is cold. Wow. Okay. Just gonna use my hands. Why not? Oh my God, look at that. You want a close up? It's like 9 o'clock at night, maybe 10 o'clock, and it was just a quick little visit, and I was dying to make a video. I just needed to get out here and make a video. So it's not much. It's just a real simple tent video with a very delicious meal. So I'm going to be spending a week here in March, and I'll be in and out between the tent and going back to town. And so yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. It's going to be my longest stint, and I'm hoping to make just a whole pile of videos that I can just run over, I don't know, a month or two, because the season is coming to an end pretty quickly. So I wanted to come out, enjoy a little bit of food, just get at the tent. I didn't care if it meant I had to come after work and be here late. I just really wanted to be here, and I'm always happy when I'm here. So I'll do a little bit of maintenance after the meal. I said at the beginning of the video that that's what I was going to do, but I just got so caught up in the food that I didn't get around to it. Also, that stove was giving me a little bit of trouble, but I finally got it going. Anyway, so I'm going to take a bite of this most delicious burger. Oh my God. That's amazing. I mean, that is amazing. Wow. Okay. Thanks for watching. Wow.